Hello everyone, welcome to Book Tales by Pritha. And today's episode, I hope to make it interesting for you because I would be discussing about a book which is one of the most popular book of English literature of all times. Though the book was initially written in Japanese language and it was translated into English in I guess in 2000. This book is by Murakami. So I hope that you have guessed the book by now. The book in question is Haruki Murakami's Norwegian Wood. Norwegian Wood was or is the most popular book by Murakami. This book, I believe, has been read by majority Japanese. This book is one of the most popular book of Japan. This book was published in 87 and what I have read that during that time and some years after that, this book became so immensely popular that Murakami had to leave his country and stay in some other place just because of the immense popularity that the book had gained. Now, what was there in the book that made this book so popular? So for that, you have to see my full video to find out and know more about this book, Norwegian Wood. Now, this book, as the title suggests, what is the meaning of Norwegian Wood? This title is derived from Beatles. The book has got strong influence of literature. There is reference of Shakespeare. There is reference of Great Gatsby in the book. There are people who are reading lots of books of literature. Then there is immense use of music in the book. The narration, it is so well told. You will feel like you are listening music. The author or the narrator, because I say the author or the narrator because after reading the book I felt that it was in some way influenced by Murakami's own life. The story begins with a 37-year-old man and the story goes to a flashback of when he was 19 going to 20. So, and the time period was like 1987, 1969, 68, 69. So that point of time, Beatles was popular among the masses. The narrator, he falls for the girlfriend of his best friend. The best friend has died and the story takes in from there. Then this happens when the narrator was in his high school. Then later on, the narrator goes to his college and there he meets another girl called Midori. Now, a sharp contrast has been presented by the author between the characters of the two girls whom the narrator meets. A strong depiction have been reflected about Japan, about Japanese culture, about 1960s, about a very good backgrounding has been done by the author and has been told in the tale. Usage of objects that were used especially during the 60s is so very relevant in this particular story. The plot, in this plot there are too many subjects. There is emotions like love and dejection. There is subplots of mental illness and suicide. I will not tell about the details because if I say so then I would be telling out many details and spoilers inside the book. So for that I suggest you to read this book. Next, I will tell about the language. If you are new to Murakami, then I should tell you that first you should begin with the short stories by Murakami because Murakami's writing pace is slow. Murakami talks about everything in a manner that gets ingrained to your veins, but the writing pace is slow, so you might feel bored and get mundane at times. So for that, I strongly tell you that begin with Murakami's short stories. If you like his short stories, then go for his novels. And in novels, you can begin with Norwegian Wood, because Norwegian Wood is a subject which has got reference about youth movement, which talks about love, which talks about friendship, which talks about what the youth used to do, and what a man in his late 30s do. This transition has been so nicely shown. So all these phases has been reflected over here. He also present by two female characters sharply contrasting feature. There is a woman who is very cheerful. There is a woman who is sad. So this contrasting feature has been well narrated and told by the author. There is a love plot. There is a love triangle that has been mentioned over here. This novel is so popular that it was made into a movie some years back. I will put the trailer somewhere in the description below. I strongly suggest you all to read this book. How Beatles has influenced the author, how it has been used brilliantly by the author. That is something that is so remarkable. After reading about it, I went and searched out this particular song which has got these words. So for that also I felt that it was something like and also let me know that which are the Murakami books you have read. Which is your most popular one? Have you read Norwegian Wood? If yes, then how did you like it? Tell me about what are the other books you want me to do videos on. This about Murakami and his books in my later videos too. For that, you have to visit my channel and keep following me. So for that, subscribe my channel and also follow me in my social media platforms in Instagram and Facebook. For today, I'm taking a leave and hope to see you soon in my next video.